playing Iron Fist is very simple. He has a lot of cool abilities. I'm gonna show you every one of them and how to use him punchingly. His first one is his left click, which is basically a punch just like this. If you are a little bit far away from an enemy, Iron Fist will go and dash towards him and then punch him a bunch. If you are close to the enemy, he will just punch it, but he punches it a lot. Very good damage overall, pretty standard for a melee character. But yes, if you are not close enough for the enemy, you can dash towards them, which is also awesome. Maybe for chasing, it's very good. And no, you don't have to do anything crazy, you just have to keep clicking left click and it will dash towards, it's just the same. Okay, his next one is very interesting. It is a stance, a defensive stance, and anytime I'm getting damaged by activating this stance with the right click, I am actually gonna get it damage reduced, which is awesome. So if you are in a bunch of enemy fire, you just pop that in and now you won't get as many damage. You can also punch a bunch more if you are hitting the enemy, and also while you are punching in this stance, not only you are punching a lot more, you also get a bunch of shield, which is awesome. Just pop it in, click left click and you can punch a bunch. Another awesome thing is, let's say the stance is activated. Okay, I'm not gonna punch anyone, but the cooldown is there, and now if I want the stance again, the more I hit an enemy, the cooldown, as you can see down there, already popped it back up, and no, 11 seconds didn't pass yet. So let me show you again. I'm gonna activate it. Pay close attention to the cooldown. The moment I start hitting someone, as you can see, the cooldown just speeds up a lot. So the more you punch someone, the more that cooldown goes down, and you can pop in this fantastic stance again. His next skill will be perfect for us right now because we are on low HP, and you should pop it in when you are at low HP as well. It is the E button, which will basically let him meditate in air, which is really cool looking. Also, he will gain all his health back basically, and then some, with giving him overall with an extra shield 300 HP. Very good. You don't have to wait for the duration of the healing, you can always move and cancel it. Of course, the cooldown already started. Next skill is basically a dash, which is a shift, and once you go towards an enemy with this, you will also do a big kick, which if some enemies are in the range, which if he hits someone with it, well, they are gonna get a bunch of damage. It is great for dashing towards an enemy if you don't wanna get close to it with a punch, or maybe you are too far away to get close with a punch. As you can see, that yellow icon shows you if that pops up. Now I can press left click and I'm gonna dash towards the enemy and I can start hitting them. But if that yellow is away and not there, then I can only punch the air, which looks dumb. So what you need to do then to get really close to the enemy, well, press shift. Now I am close enough. Now I am close enough that I can actually dash there and punch them. Now let's talk about his passives a little bit. Let me get damaged for a little bit just to show you. So anytime I'm taking down an enemy, I'm gonna get some bonus HP. As you can see, it's down there. Now that extra shield will slowly go down, so it's not permanent, but also it gives you an edge in the battle, so it's always worth doing. Once you take down an enemy, that shield will pop up, giving you that, and also this works for assists as well. So even if you just touch the enemy but they died from someone else shooting them, you're still gonna get the benefit of it. I also forgot to mention, but if you shift towards an enemy, dashing towards them, the lower the enemy HP is, the more damage the shift dash kick will do, as you can see. Now let's talk about his pace, which is awesome. First and foremost, he can triple jump, which looks awesome. Let me show you. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, you can get pretty high, pretty fast, and basically giving him a bunch of mobility. Not only that, if you go towards a wall and hold down space, you can wall climb, or basically wall run. You can go upwards, but you can go sideways, which will eventually make upwards motion. So basically, it's a slow climb, but mostly horizontal climb. If you combine these two with the triple jump, you can get to pretty high places. Lastly, let's talk about his ultimate, which basically will give him this really cool aura, which will speed him up, give him more damage, more range, basically becoming a killing machine with this. A bunch of damage. Now what if I combine this with the stance? Basically we are gonna become ultimate, and the good thing is, with all these extra hits from the ultimate, the cooldown will be back again, and now basically we are constantly gonna eliminate enemies. So don't forget, as a tip, the left click, the punch, and the stance, the right click, go hand in hand. Without the right click, he's not as strong, but with it, he can do a bunch of punches. And because the normal kicks and punches reduces the cooldown of the right click, I highly advise to combo these all the time. Once you get the hang of him, he is highly recommended, also really fun to play. Happy Iron Fist playing and have fun!